Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. We're here. We're back. We're doing the Deus Ex. A little bit of a better day. I had a good lab day today, actually. I was just brushing up before I'm gonna hit, I think, some more grinding. Like actual proper grinding. I had to fill my head with new knowledge so I could be prepared.
Aft and bow thrusters full back.
But I've actually learned something about this game that I did not know for this part. Okay, that confused me. I thought the door was on the wall and not open. So I thought it was opening the door. I'm like, why did it just open the door into the wall? I don't have the skills for this.
Securing bay doors.
Yeah, basically I learned that this whole segment is DLC. And that for this director's cut, they tried to incorporate this into the plot, and I say tried intentionally. Because I don't think this fits at all so far. We'll wait a little bit of judgment, but I truly think this breaks the pace in the game so much. Like, if I played this DLC, I think I would be less harsh on it. And if it wasn't part of the main game and it was just like a little extra thing that does exist here, I'd be less offended about the skill point situation. But since they integrated it into the story,
docking bay confirmed.
It sucks, or I hate it. You can bring back that old term of ludonarrative dissonance of like, I don't understand why you get shafted. Because apparently I did look up and you do get your points back after this. Which just bothers me. Because I'm glad they do that, but at the same time, the way you interact with the systems in here suck. I'd actually forgive them if they had been like, for the integration aspect, they would be like, oh, since it's a DLC, we don't know what exactly you have, but we'll just give you, like, we could read your file and see what your points are, and then redistribute them, even though they should just leave it. The hell is this? Wait, what are you doing? This guy was just standing in this box? Why? Yeah, the disconnect is too much.
Aft and
I think it should have stayed unintegrated. I don't know what I was trying to... I felt like I was going to drop something, but it's... Oh, no, I was going to read that Pocket Secretary. Another bloody code change for the goddamn storage room. You know the drill, 8193. It's actually crazy, apparently. So this is the Missing Link DLC specifically, in case anyone doesn't know. I did say it was DLC, but I don't think I said it. But people apparently love this. So that's why I'm like, I don't understand. I think I'd get it if I just played it as DLC. That's what I would... Since it does have its own integration. It's so
docking bay confirmed.
Alright, well they don't let you do that. Where are we? Oh, okay, we just gotta punch the guy again, that's fine. Actually, we gotta punch two guys. See, I do want those, especially the gas grenade. The gas grenade is kind of
beginning
huge.
final approach to Rifleman Bank Station.
I gotta wait. Yeah, I will probably, as you've already been able to probably tell at this point, incredibly harsh on this section. I do think, still, like, Even though now knowing it's DLC, it does ruin the pacing of the game. Like literally everything I said in the last video, I think I still hold true. I would
All
prefer it.
personnel prepare for unloading.
If they had like figured out a way to handle it. It's ultimately down to the practice points. I know people, and that's the funny thing, is I think a lot of people were saying like, oh, but I like the challenge. I'm like, yeah, I do like the challenge too, but it doesn't fit. Like, I'm not against the idea if it fit the game and the narrative, but it doesn't.
Aft and bow thrusters full back.
There's no amount of justification, especially, and this is why I want to wait a little bit more before I'm like, I mean, I'm already trashing, so I don't know why I keep saying I'm gonna wait. But I have heard how it ends, and if the transition is exactly what I think it is, I actually hate it. So we'll see how that actually plays out. It may not be as bad as I'm thinking. I'm kind of down on that.
Docking bay confirmed.
What? Okay, what do I actually not need? What's this? Stun gun? No, I'm using that. I don't. I want the gas grenade though. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna need an EMP grenade. Let's be real there. I take this. Do I have a concussion grenade? No, otherwise I'd be able to pick it up. This is so stupid. Okay, whatever. We're getting rid of this, and we're gonna get rid of this. Because, actually, we're getting no ammo for either of them. And they didn't give me any ammo. This is why I hate this. It's both the inventory pickup and the upgrades, actually. Because why did they give you half of your inventory if they... Like, why do I have the laser rifle and the sniper rifle if they didn't give me my fucking ammo for it? And maybe they did and I didn't pick it up, but I'm pretty sure... I thought I picked up pretty much everything I could in that first room except for, like, 2 weapons.
Aft and bow thrusters full back.
Okay, so I've learned that you can't just like shimmy into the corner. You just fall like a sack of potatoes. There's no momentum. It's seemingly. Here, I'll try one more time. Oh, wait. Okay, we cheesed it. Oh, I'm actually on the correct floor. Here, why can't I? Oh, because it's just auto-saved. But when the autosave finishes, why did it not turn back? I don't think this guy's gonna move, to be honest. I'm just gonna... I don't think any of the... Well, okay, wait.
Securing bay doors. All personnel prepare for unloading.
Okay. I was about to be very upset that it made the little, like, slight alert sound. Okay, there's a camera looking that way, to the left. There... Oh, and it's rotating. Oh, yep.
Beginning final approach to Rifleman Bank Station.
I think I just knock out the 2 guys. with a taser slash punch.
Jesus, don't you ever wonder what they're doing with all these people?
Well, these people were terrorists and war criminals and worse.
I've got something.
Oh! I hate the stun gun. I hate the stun gun. Sometimes it's actually the worst. Oh shit. Alright, whatever. I thought I saved after that. I guess not. Alright, punch you in the face, zap the other guy. Grab his stuff.
Beginning final approach to Rifleman Bank Station.
I also actually, the more I'm thinking about it, of like, oh, people go with like, I like the challenge, which if they did like the challenge, good for them. But they're like, what's the challenge really? Because I was just thinking, okay, now that I don't have fast recharging batteries and other things, all I'm doing is I'm just fucking waiting for my battery to come back so I can punch the other guy and then just zap the other guy. The only thing it's saving them from is not allowing me to like double takedown, which I still don't even understand how to do anyways.
These people were...
What are you doing?
Aft and bow thrusters full back.
So I don't know. If you like the DLC for this, let me know. Let me know why this is like not like a. I guess let me know what you enjoyed about it, or if you do think it's challenging, why it's challenging. In what way? Yeah, because like, for example, here, did we really add a challenge by making this now hackable to me now?
Securing
Like, is Adam an idiot? And he's this is what I don't like. It's
prepare
like, is
for
Adam suddenly
unloading.
stupid and he just forgot everything he knew? Because now, what? Like, I have to find some code to open this because I didn't decide to spec into hacking again. I can't super jump anymore either. So instead of like solving, like I'm not using my skills to solve problems, instead now I'm like, okay, what path can I use? Because now my
Docking
skills are
bay
fucked
confirmed.
and I have to figure out like the path forward that makes sense because I don't have my skills anymore. Like, do people get what I'm putting down here on why I have an issue with this, on this whole skill setup? Does that make sense to people? And why this is upsetting? To me, this is not challenging. This is just
Securing
more annoying
bay
than anything.
doors. All personnel prepare for
I always say
unloading.
Jane Doe. It's like, what? Oh no, I'm scared. Now, I could have literally taken out every single one of those guards and used one stun gun. Just if I decided to wait like 10 minutes. And that's the part where I'm like, what's the challenge? What's the challenge with that? Do I need to? No, I can't bring a box up there. I can't bring a box and climb the ladder. This is like a
Aft
whole
and
ass
bow
thing.
thrusters full back.
This really feels like you do need the jump. Because I'm like now under the impression like what do I do now that I've done that. Am I just supposed to walk through the lasers, just trigger the alarm? Okay. Okay.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject not recognized.
Sadly, no way gets at the base on alert. I may be able to buy you some time, but
So, you're a hacker.
there's the
No
maintenance tunnel
fucking
in
shit.
Loading Bay 1. Access through a floor panel. Get inside. Follow the cables, and try not to kill the person inside.
Access
It
granted.
took you just now to figure that out? So you're a hacker? Yeah. Obviously. What the fuck? Okay, I got the jumps, even though it probably doesn't fucking matter at this point. Like, who cares? That's how I feel. Who the fuck cares what you upgrade for this section? Oh, I'm running around. That's on me. Who actually heard it though? Why did the? No. We'll see. Okay, we're here. What was this? Locate the rendezvous point? Okay, we're meeting the guy? Here? What, are you in here? The thing's here. The objective. Oh.
Affirmative. However, we've also been apprised of some alarm activity on board. Nothing confirmed, but we're playing this one by the book.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh, if this guy splits up, even easier.
Nothing yet. He's around here somewhere. Got a man down here.
Oh wow, that's crazy. You should go investigate. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? What? See, what's the harm? Now what's gonna happen? Is anyone actually gonna investigate? Oh, look it up! Look at him go! Yeah. Wait, why are you coming all the way over here? I shot the camera, not the fucking.
This is the spot. Got your back. Jesus!
I pressed the fucking button, dude. I have to do this again? Okay, whatever. I don't know how this guy even heard anything. Or maybe he saw me or something? I don't know. He's gonna go investigate. Is he doing it? This guy's going to go investigate. Is he? What's happening? There, look at. Here I am. Oh, what's that? Oh,
What's that?
crazy. Oh, yeah, what is that?
Yeah.
And I was hoping for a quiet shift. Better stay awake. Hello?
Hostile for what? Just fucking get. I'm glad it didn't stay hostile. If it did, I would have. That would have escalated even more. Okay, I don't know where those other two guys came from yet. Okay, I hear stuff. I can definitely punch that fucking door. Let's see that. Quick.
I don't like this one bit. Eyes open!
Alright, they're both around the corner. Excuse me. I tried to mute it. Okay. We basically need to get to where that camera is. I guess probably gonna see. Oh no, he's gonna go the other way. Oh wait, was that like a... Ah, okay, wait, hang on. No? Hit these. Out of the face. Okay, now we can just avoid the alarms. I really don't want to have to move the boxes. I'm saving them. Okay, so this is some kind of like laser detection thing? What is this? Okay. What? Oh my god, you idiot. You fucking moron, Adam. Oh, why did you attach that? There, that's what you're supposed to do last time. Okay, we do want to go left, I think. Once this guy turns around. Okay, you can move the box or punch through this wall door. It's like, would you like to punch through or pick up a box that, funny enough, I think you need strength to move those boxes? Which is just like, you could eat, like, any normal human would definitely be able to at least push it.
Must be carried at all times.
Unless it was made, contains like the heaviest, what the fuck, metals in existence. Which I could believe. I could believe that.
All grounding orders have been rescinded. New flight schedules will be distributed as soon as possible.
Oh my. How do you even how do you see that? You watched a whole ass combat roll? Okay, we'll just wait. We'll wait here.
Be advised, new personnel should report to
I see.
Security Central for biometric scan.
Don't let your guard down. You never know what can pop up.
Affirmative.
Alright, just like that, we're at the next objective. Yeah, fragile, reusable. It's the thing is, they say it's fragile and handled with care.
All grounding orders have been rescinded.
And it's just a wooden box.
New flight schedules
Could've
will
used
be
metal.
distributed
Just saying.
as soon as possible.
I think the other thing that makes this less interesting.
That's far enough, Jensen.
You were behind this?
I said that's far enough.
I mean, behind us, of course.
I can
She's
explain
the one
everything
on
if
the
you just
fucking ship
stay
that
where you
introduced
are.
us to the area. Wait, actually, what is happening? That does explain why the like things got released, but like, okay. Yeah, let's accuse them.
Last time we talked, you used me as a punching bag, and now you want a conversation?
I didn't exactly have a choice. I had to make it look good for Burke. Right now, he still thinks I'm on Belltower's side. But the minute he connects me to your escape,
That's your problem, not mine.
then Dr. Megan Reed really doesn't mean anything to you, does she?
What do you know about Megan?
I know the name set off way too many bells and whistles when I added it to Burke's profile search on you. But it helped me to figure out who you are and why you stowed away on the ship. You think Belltower kidnapped her, don't you?
You want to tell me you didn't?
I wish I could. But after what I've seen this past year, all I know for certain is she's not on the base. Not anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not what you're thinking. Listen, Rifleman Bank Station supports all Belltower operations in this region, Jensen. Regular contract and special op. 6 months ago, I received orders to pull every regular grade soldier and civilian contractor away from the airstrip. 2 Black Hawk helicopters set down minutes later. I thought it had to do with Australia, especially when I saw covered stretchers coming out.
How many?
5. Guarded by a heavily augmented special ops team. Burke went out to meet the leader, and the whole group disappeared inside the detention camp. There's some kind of black project going on in there, Jensen. Something involving prisoners and scientists.
Yeah, I know.
And I need you to find out what it is.
Okay. Scientists.
Tell me more about these scientists.
Technically, I'm in charge of operations here, so I keep tabs on people coming in and out. Burke keeps meeting with doctors and researchers, telling me it's part of his interrogation technique.
You got any names?
None that I trust, unless the Doe family suddenly expanded into Australia and Asia. Thing is, I don't always see how they leave.
Yet you're sure that Megan did.
The Blackhawks did. Without the stretchers, but loaded with 5 stasis pods this time.
Alright, why me?
Why me, Keitner? That is your name, isn't it? The one Burke used back on the ship?
Natanya Keitner, yes. And it has to be you, because any movements I make are noted and logged. I can't risk blowing cover.
Cover?
Yeah,
Who you
I was
working for?
about to ask
A
that.
few months ago, an Interpol agent approached me. They've had Bell Tower on their radar for some time, but they've never been able to prove anything. The things that agent pointed out about this base, it opened my eyes to a lot of things. So you see, Jensen, I really am playing the good cop and the bad cop.
Okay. What's the Black Project?
I'm gonna need more information than
I
that.
assume it's the Pangea
Tell me
Project.
about this Black Project.
I wish I could, but it's been classified. So classified every BT suit I've talked to refuses to even acknowledge its existence.
But you've seen something.
Only the edges. This station is part base, part military stockade, and every week a new shipment of belligerents arrives. Only, Interpol says they're not on anyone's terrorist watch list. Most are just civs. Harmless civs. Burke takes them into a restricted wing of the detention camp, and they just disappear.
Okay, continue.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Hold still for a second.
What the...
Relax. I'm just compiling your biometric signature. Retinal scan, pulmonary and vascular imaging, the works. Once I upload it to the network and give Corporal Alan Tyler a security rating, you'll be able to pass through specific checkpoints in this sector.
What is going on with the
This sector,
camera in
why
this
not
scene?
others?
It's driving me
Because you're a
crazy.
fugitive, Jensen. The less room I give you to maneuver in, the more likely it is you'll stay one. I can get you into the detention camp,
What
but
is
the
this?
interrogation wing is going to be a problem. Only Burke can give clearances for that.
And I assume you don't want me to go ask for one.
Still the comedian. There's a security mainframe inside the detention camp's central command tower. You'll need to upload this copy of your biometrics there by hand. Contact me using your infolink once
Yeah,
you do.
what is this camera
Any
cut?
more
Just leave it.
questions?
Just leave the camera where it is. You don't need to... Stop that. Who thought this was a good idea? And it was an awful shot. Like that... Okay, I'll admit, those last 2, those are fine. The ones during the conversation, what the fuck? Who thought that looked good? Present prison, Burke's men of yours. I could use more hardware. Alright, let's go boom, boom, boom.
The guards in the prison complex. Are they Burke's men or yours?
Definitely Burke's. Highly trained, special operatives. So if you start a firefight in there, don't expect to live long.
I'll keep that in mind. I could use some more hardware. Any chance Corporal Tyler will have access to the armory?
You're still a fugitive, Jensen. I suggest you keep a very low profile. Still, there is someone who might be able to supply you. One of the base mechanics, a civilian named Quinn. He runs a nice sideline in procurement.
I know the type. Why should I trust him?
Because I do, and because he has no love for Burke. He's in the lower level maintenance area near the elevator. He'll get you what you need.
Okay, Burke.
I'd like a little clarification here about you and Burke. I take it he outranks you.
Technically, yes. But this station is only part military stockade, and while he and his unit have 100% control over the detention camp, I have authority over the base.
So I don't need to worry that this is all just some creative attempt at mutiny.
Mutiny? You think I'd risk so much because... Listen close, Jensen. Burke is a sexist, chauvinist pig, and yes, he outranks me. He's also been in Bell Tower a lot longer than me, so he's got more connections. which he's used to undermine me at every turn. But that is not why you and I are standing here right now. People are getting hurt. Innocent people. And we have to find out why and expose it.
Exposure could destroy Bell Tower.
Bell Tower used to have honor. We do this right, it might again someday.
Okay, so that's what she's after. She wants to restore Bell Tower's reputation. So she's still, like, while helping us here, not really that great of a person in the grand scheme of the game. However, I say that, and I don't know if Jensen even follows.
That's all I need to know.
Good. I'll upload to the security network from here, so get going. Alan Tyler will exist by the time you reach the prison security port. Just be careful, and try not to draw too much attention.
That doesn't matter. Oh wait, that was already on.
What? What do you need, Jensen? Because this is gonna take some time.
Okay.
That's all I need to know.
Great. Then get out of here. And contact me when you're in the prison.
So wait. There's a separate prison from the one we were at, I think, is what they said. And we're going to that one? We were just in, I guess we were in an interrogation room, right? Or like a special prison since we were in AUG. Alright, so we're going back out now, it looks like. This was just a small detour. Oh, well, this is supposed, I guess. Ooh, yeah, here.
You see anything?
Nope. Not exactly what I was.
If anyone's here, come out now.
What are we gonna do? I guess this mechanic guy will probably take credits. But I'm kind of just like, in the main game, will we even see a
Looks
store
like nothing. Back to work.
at this point? Not that I think that part's important. I'm just curious. Okay, perhaps this will drop down. How did that guy not see me? That's actually insane. Oh, he did. Well, the jig is up.
Bust him up.
They're gonna
Kill
know.
the bastard. Oh shit.
Security credentials must be carried.
I'm just gonna
at
wait.
all
You're gonna have to
times.
climb this ladder eventually.
You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel.
They're either going to forget or he's gonna have to climb this ladder. Oh. If he goes to try to wake him up, then I just run out and I shock him. Shit. Okay, there's too many of them. I'm dead. Okay. I'm just reloading. Where? Perfect. This is fine. Okay, I think we just climb the ladder and go. It's crazy that they do give you the crosshair for like a little second. Okay, now what's this? Admin? Pack 1. Phew, fucking stupid ass thing, dude.
Access granted.
Okay, so this is heading towards the side objective. I don't know if that also will help us get to the normal objective. That's so funny that the time, I thought that time was game time, and now I just find out it's just like my Wii U clock that's just horribly out of sync. So wait, oh, so this is gonna take us to the maintenance area, I guess, just to see the guy? Or is there gonna be like a whole section to get to him? I will say, while the main story stuff I don't think is super engaging for this, I do think the side content and like lore pieces I'm picking up about some of the stuff around it is interesting. What's this? We'll check this out after we talk to the guy. I don't even know what we're gonna buy. Like, I guess if there's a Praxis kit, maybe? But we have no money.
Are you Quinn?
Yeah, that's me. Jensen, is it? You weren't followed, were you?
I got Praxis
Not
points
that
just
I'm
for
aware
talking.
of.
Yeah, I can believe that. They're having a hell of a time keeping up with you.
Rationalize.
And I like to play it by ear. Whatever works, works.
Practical man, aye. Just keep doing whatever you're doing. Maybe you won't bring the base down around my ears.
Look, Keitner said you can help me. Can you?
Yeah, she told me to be expecting you. I'm just glad you came as soon as you did instead of going off on your own. There's enough kegs of powder lying around here already without throwing another loose cannon in the mix. You know how much we're risking to keep you off the radar? We've only got so much pull around here. It's Burke's show, and he'll do as he bloody well pleases, which means stamping out any rats the moment he gets wind of them.
I'm grateful, but can we get on with it? I understand you run a nice little sideline in procurement.
Aye. From time to time you might say being inclined to do a little, how should we call it? Bartering. On the side. Since the commander signed off on it, I suppose I could open my stock to you. For a price, that is.
You mean I have to pay?
What? Of course you have to bloody well pay. I ain't exactly a fucking armory quartermaster down here. I'm just a civvy contractor trying to make ends meet. This ain't a bleeding charity.
Considering the circumstances.
Circumstances? What, that you're a fugitive and I'm risking my neck just talking to you? What are you trying to pull here? Although, I don't suppose you had anything to do with the stasis pod that was saved back in the ship.
How do you know about that?
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have my sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount on me wares. Just no freebies or handouts. But now that I think of it, if you're looking for a little something for nothing and don't mind a little legwork, I've got an errand that could use running. Consider it a special offer of sorts. Interested?
Okay.
What can you tell me about this base?
Nothing you don't know, probably. To the outside world, it's a Beltar Naval Logistics headquarters and supply point for their Pacific operations. Beneath the surface, though, it's much, much more.
How so?
Look, nothing personal, mate, but I prefer if the commander did most of the informing. As far as I'm concerned, the less I know, and more importantly, the less I say in this matter, the better off we all are.
What exactly do you do here, Quinn?
In a more civilized world, you might say I pass for the base's lead maintenance engineer. But if you look at it from Beltar's point of view, I might as well just be a glorified janitor. Pays good, though, so, not complaining.
If the pay is good, why the underground market?
Yeah.
Well, why not? You see, civilian contractors operate under different jurisdiction when it comes to bringing outside goods into the base. So while the rank and file grunts can only order and receive essentials, toothpaste and the like, I, being the entrepreneurial chap that I am, offer them a more robust catalogue of goods and services. You know the sort. Smokes, beverages, and gentleman's literature.
How does this involve weapons?
Now, let me finish. As an enterprising fellow, I require an exchange of valuables for these slightly less than essential supplies, and often receive some Very non-civilian contractor-regulated equipment in exchange, if you catch my drift. Now, normally, I launder my stock through a contact on the mainland, but a deal in Shanghai recently fell through, so lucky for you, I've got some excess inventory to move. Consider this whole arrangement a matter of fortunate timing.
And Keitner is okay with all of this?
Not exactly. You see, some time ago, the commander got wind of my little operation down here. But before she could throw me in the brig, I offered her something I knew she couldn't refuse. Information. I ain't bragging, but I've managed to build myself quite a little network of sparrows and gophers. I'd known for a while that she'd been at odds with that prick Burke. In the end, we reached a rather simple mutual agreement. I keep her in the loop, and she keeps my neck out of the noose, so to speak.
Okay.
Tell me about the commander, Keitner.
Lieutenant Commander, officially.
Oh my god, get over
The
yourself.
girls don't pay no mind to that. She's the commander as far as they're concerned. It's the Reds who stick to the formalities, you see. Because they're Burke's boys. The spooks. Special operations. You might say there's a bit of a division of loyalty among the troops.
Between Keitner's men and Burke's?
Aye. Since time immemorial, there's always been a rivalry of sorts between grunts and spooks. I always assumed it came down to ego. But it's different here. Probably because Burke's different.
What do you mean?
Well, for a start, the man might be a righteous prick, but he's got the respect of his men. And the higher-ups think he's a visionary based on some fancy tech he drummed up a few years back. In other words, the man's got a lot of influence and a lot of power, and, well, I don't think that old proverb needs repeating here.
What's the special offer?
Alright, tell me about this special offer.
Look, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but this base is packing some serious heat. Especially in the form of those walking brick shithouse boxcars. If you get me a few odds and ends, I might be able to whip up a little something to make getting around easier, if you catch my meaning.
What kind of something are we talking about here?
Nothing fancy. Just a 329 series MPRS.
A rocket launcher?
That's right, mate. And custom built. By yours truly, of course. You see, while I might be able to get my fingers on some low-level arms, I'm a little restricted when it comes to military-grade bells and whistles. I'm itching to try out a new trigger propulsion mix. Maybe even recalibrate the guidance system for some extra punch.
Sounds perfect.
While I find your enthusiasm for explosives slightly disturbing, something like this could come in handy.
Like I always say, speaking soft is for the birds when you got the biggest stick on the block. Look, all you gotta do is find me some components. I'll do the rest. An earlier boat had a shipment of 329s, but I wasn't able to poach any of them before they made it to the armory. Luckily, little Sparrow in my employ managed to lose one through maintenance circulation, but he got himself shit canned before I could collect. Now my little bute's lying around the base somewhere in bloody pieces. The launcher, I mean, not the wee man. Though, I've no idea what really happened to him.
Right, so, long story short, you need
sold
me
to
to find the
slavers or
parts
some
and bring
shit.
them back to you.
Yeah, that about sums it up, I'd say. Just find me the trigger module, scope assembly, and launch a barrel, and we're in business. I could scrape up the rest from leftovers here in the shop.
I'll see what I can find. Any idea where they are?
If I knew that, I would have picked them up myself. You're just gonna have to make do and keep your nose to the ground. Check the obvious places first, like the cargo and receiving areas. Worst case, someone found one of the parts and brought it to administration. But I looked there last.
Got it.
Alright,
Buy
let's do the
something or
shop.
bugger off.
I find this guy hilarious in the sense of like, it's like, oh, I make tons of money actually, I'm fine. And he's like, but I'm gonna sell all this stuff. Here, wait, what do you actually sell? Beer, hypostim. Praxis kit's the only thing worth it. Okay, let's see what we can sell then. 5 weapons. I'm going to sell this. Sell these. I'm very tempted to sell that rifle, but it's actually my rifle. This is a normal ass pistol. We still don't have enough for a Praxis kit. Alright.
Satisfaction guaranteed. Unless, of course, you fuck it up yourself.
Alright, let's see what this other area over here brought over. But yeah, he's just like, oh yeah, I make a good pay, but I'm just gonna also be a corporate greedy motherfucker. Well, not corporate, but he's just like, I'm just also gonna be a greedy motherfucker, basically. Damage upgrade. Alright, now I can jump across. Alright, this is not taking the elevator. Where does this take us? Where's this? I'm not going to care that much about a rocket launcher because I'm not going to... I don't know what case I'm going to want to use a rocket launcher for. Or what situation, rather. I don't think I have hacking 2. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, can't. Well, I should do have a password. Nope. It's another. How are you supposed to... Okay, they want that to be a one-way, I think. What is this? These are the lasers. At level 3? Hold on, I actually need to look at the map. Okay, I have to go around the other way or just run through the lasers. Is there lasers on the other way? Because if so, then there's like... I think so, I just don't think they're rendering because I see the dots. I do have an idea though. I'm gonna shoot the guy on his little phone when this guy turns around. I'm gonna take out the stun gun just in case, but...
Sounds like someone running.
Am I gonna do anything about... Oh my... Ugh, yuck. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, did I use the... I did not, but I have it. I guess I could upgrade one other thing right now, but it'd basically be hacking, I feel like. Once we get out though, I'm dropping another save so I don't have to climb through all this shit again. And we just hug this. Go this way. What do we have here? Okay. So that's that. Is there a vent to get in there? Or is it just that door? Okay. Harvester concerns. Tong is a pain. Wait, hold on. There's a reply. Bernie, the harvester question has reached the highest levels in the company. There is some concern that repeated incidents may affect our standing and possibly inhibit further security contracts, specifically in the Pacific Rim. The Hamming explosion will not go over well. Will this Tong play ball, or are we going to have to make another example of him? I can send more men if you need them. Tong is a pain, but he knows his place. If he steps out of line, he knows BT will shut him down. I don't think that his harvesters had anything to do with the explosion. I know Wang is spouting some crap about having seen some harvesters in the dock area days before the incident. Doesn't mean anything. They're everywhere, like rats. Tong has too good a deal going with us. A few clashes we have with his boys may as well be staged. He throws us a few, we throw him a few, plus the leftovers from OR. We may be able to spin the explosion to our advantage. The fear of more terrorism will surely result in more contracts for us, not less. You got some boys sitting around doing nothing. You might as well send them here. Find something for them to do, Bernie. And security contract. Dear sirs, despite what may have been seen as negative press concerning your operations in China, namely Hangsha City, we're still very much interested in contracting Bell Tower Associates. As previously discussed, this would include the policing of Bandar Seri Bhagawan, as well as much of the countryside of our maritime interests, chiefly oil platforms. We'd greatly appreciate the preliminary assessment and timeline for implementation of a bell tower security force at your earliest convenience, and thus commence negotiations in earnest. Contracts. Wait. Oh, that's a forward. Captain Mangan. Require a number of contracts. I will require a number of contracts to be pulled and forwarded to my office. There is some question of Bell Tower's contract obligations with various organizations in the vicinity of RBS due to the increased storm activity this season. The frequency and severity of the storm season may prove costly if we are contractually obligated to provide disaster response and support. We may have to find a way of massaging the arguments to be more favorable. I will send a list forthwith. Also, I require a report on the possible profits from salvaging these various contraband areas, and if this may recoup some of our losses. We can punch a hole in this wall if you want. Funny part of that, well, I assume you could kill the guy. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. You can do this. I'm sure nobody heard that. They actually didn't. This does. Okay. Where is this? Ooh, wait, this might be perfect.
Special operations.
I'm pressing. Hello? There we go. Ooh. Sit rep, Captain or Corporal Korn. There's been a situation above the Heizhen Zoo. Armed stowaway has been captured. No further details at this time. However, Commander Burke has opted to board the ship once we approach the RBS. I have apprised Lieutenant Commander Keatner of the circumstances, and she will be boarding as well. We will designate an escort for the commanders. The escort will stay behind on the ship under my orders, and an aid in transferring the prisoner once we are docked. We will arrange with Special Operations and Detention Silo Central for temporary access to the detention camps for the escort team. I do not want any incidents. No one is to speak to Burke otherwise unless directly addressed. No mention of detainees or otherwise. By God, I swear, if anyone steps out of the line, I will let Burke do what he will. Also, have Hammond send another base-wide security reminder. Burke will be on a rampage because of this breach. Surely he'll start a security assessment for all of RBS, so we'll have to be on our toes, Lieutenant Black. Alright, some board thing. Hey, you lazy ass, what's up? I got one of Burke's special goons hanging over me like some kind of vulture, so I'm pretending I'm busy. Wish Keatner would do something about them. I don't need any warm fuzzy reminders of HS. I joined up for a nice paycheck, not to be bullied by some cyber nerd's wet dream. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It actually feels more like a picture arena on the gamepad than that does on here. Is it like something chomping something? Like a monster chomp? I have no idea. What's she gonna do? Keatner's got no pull here. I don't know what the brass were thinking when they posted her here, but they weren't doing her any favors. Here's how busy I am. By the way, what's the comm situation? I've been getting flack that we are having problems contacting the incoming ships because of the storm. I'm assuming that's been cleared up? Notice to RBS BT personnel. The shelves of the Rifleman Bank Station post office are full. It's extremely difficult for us to process new incoming packages without customers coming to the post office to pick up their packages. Our intent is to get all incoming packages for our customers as soon as we receive them, so please help us in achieving this goal. Addresses are sent notices when packages are received. You have 1 week to claim your packages. Outstanding packages will be shipped return to sender. Don't miss on your care packages from loved ones. Alright, and then they have some religious services. To all, this short message is to remind you that all Rifleman Bank Station holds regular non-denominational services for those wanting to partake. The services schedule is posted outside the chapel. If there is also a possibility of arranging specific services for individuals or small groups of the following religious groups or denominations. And then we just have a bunch of religions and subsects, essentially. Please respond directly if you wish to attend, but do not see yourself on the list. I'll do what I can. Thank you. On a side note, anyone interested in pick up basketball, some light sparring, or an impromptu jam session, I play a mean sax, should PM me. Data storage device. What the heck is that for? I have like 7 painkillers at this point. Okay. I want to at least get to this next door.
Someone hiding over there.
Okay, we have to wait. We have to wait. Wait, what? Oh, he tricked me. There's no way that guy sees, right? Yeah, he's too busy on his phone. Or iPad or whatever he's doing. What the hell's this? Alright, let's go to the detention camp. Oh. I think this is the perfect spot to stop, I think. So yeah, we're calling it there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you did, as I'm shit-talking this DLC. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.